Good evening, thank you for joining us on the War Diary on the 402nd day of the war. Here are the main highlights of the day at 7 p.m. Beirut time. First, an update on the situation in Lebanon, where Israeli strikes continue. This morning, the Israeli army targeted Ait al-Shab in southern Lebanon. Israeli troops attempted to infiltrate Lebanese territory from multiple locations in the western and central sectors. They were targeted by Hezbollah in Ramiyeh, Al-Quaz, and Ait al-Shab. Earlier at dawn, Israel used heavy machine guns against areas bordering Naura, Jabal al-Labune, Al-Mashab, Teir Harfa, and Hayra. Throughout Sunday night, Israeli bombings targeted villages in the Tyre and Bint Jbeil districts. During the day, the Israeli army targeted a house in Saksayeh, killing at least 7 people, most of them women and children. In the city of Baalbek in the Bekaa, Israeli airstrikes hit a 2-story building in the Al-Lais neighborhood today. The Baalbek municipality has been working to clear rubble and reopen blocked roads while civil defense extinguished the fire. In western Bekaa, Israeli airstrikes caused material damage, but no casualties were reported. Further south in the Bednayel, 4 civilians have been killed in red. In the Baalbek Hermel governorate and central Bekaa, following Sunday's deadly Israeli attacks, the human toll has reached 796 dead and 1,350 injured since the start of the escalation, with a total of 1,150 strikes. Overall, 3,243 people have been killed in Lebanon since the start of the war. Hezbollah's Mohammed Afif, head of the group's media relations office, stated today that, and I quote, "The situation on the ground is in the hands of the group's fighters, who will have the final say on policy and possibly on the future of the Middle East." End of quote. In all the news, more than 80 rockets were fired toward Haifa from southern Lebanon today, this afternoon, prompting the Israeli response of targeting the launch platform. Additionally, Hezbollah announced that it targeted a deployment of Israeli soldiers on the eastern outskirts of Marun al-Ras. Israeli authorities, meanwhile, reported that a drone from Lebanon crashed in an open area in western Galilee. In Gaza now, Israeli attacks continue. The army targeted today the entrance of Kamal Adwan Hospital in Beit Lahia in the north and conducted a raid near Al-Ahli Baptist Hospital in Gaza City. The human toll since the start of the war as of 7 p.m. Beirut time is as follows. In Gaza, the enclave's Ministry of Health reported more than 43,603 Palestinians killed since October 7. On the diplomatic front now, our European Union Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell stated today that the bloc is upheld by the continuation of Israeli military strikes in Lebanon. Meanwhile, the Saudi Crown Prince has called today for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and Lebanon. As for Lebanese Prime Minister Miati, he urged countries to continue sending aid to Lebanon and to refrain from any interference in its internal affairs. That's it for today's recap. See you tomorrow for another roundup of the situation. Until then, stay connected on our website www.thisisbeirut.com.lb and on all our social media platforms.